James Adams of Tri-State Football here with Coach Engler, the victorious coach of the Ryle Raiders, 46-34 over Connor. Coach, you guys were slow getting it going today. In fact, Connor was up 14-0 to start this ball game. What did you guys do to get things going after a very sluggish start?
Well, first of all, I can give credit to Connor for coming out and having a great game plan. And they're a good football team. They played well tonight and stuff. But part of it is, we actually didn't practice very well this week. I think it was a little bit of hangover from the Cooper game, a little bit of disappointment in that sense, and it took about a quarter and a half for us to wake up and things, and realize you can't do that against good football teams. And Connor, that's the reason they went up 14, and they're a good football team.
That's what Jake Long said, that you guys had a bad week of practice, but you guys were able to persevere.
Well, it's also the makings of a good football team when you're able to, be down 14-0 and then come back and be able to overcome, fight adversity, fight a little bit of fatigue, a few injuries, and a good football team is going to do that.
Talk about the stretch you guys have. Cooper last week, Connor today, then you have Simon Kent next week. That's a pretty brutal stretch here in Northern Kentucky. Three of the better teams so far this year that you'll play in 3 consecutive weeks.
Well, Northern Kentucky by in itself is tough. Even year in and year out, our entire schedule normally would have been tough, and it's no different right now. And if you're going to make it in the playoffs and you're going to do well in the playoffs, you're going to play teams that are good week in and week out, and it's going to start the first week.
Coach, I thought your offensive line played really well once the second quarter started, giving Tanner all kinds of time, and no matter who had the football, you ran the ball really well. I thought those guys played great. They
did play really well, and we had to bring in a few. We were missing Chase Ross, who's our big left tackle, turned an ankle last week and didn't play tonight, and so we had to switch a few things around. And Parker Bisick stepped in and played really well. And a couple of other guys that really hadn't, like Nick Yowan, missed several days of practice this week with a hurt hand, and he came in and still played really well. And it just they stepped up and did what they had to do when it was time to do it.
Talk about the game flow, the way you guys were running the football, and you had a successful play. You were snapped right back to the line, run that same play again. I thought that was very effective.
It wasn't really the same play every time. We have different options off of it, of what we do, and the quarterback's actually reading a lot of stuff on that play. But our goal is, we want to run 80 plays a game, 80-plus plays a game, and I think we were at 94 tonight. Is kind of what our goal, what we want to do. Because when you start running that many plays, you start wearing defenses down, and that's kind of what we did the second half.
Senior night, you guys go out with a big win. How big of a deal is senior night here? Because I know that you're hoping to get at least second, if not first in the district still, and get more home playoff games here.
It's big. It's a big district game. Senior night's special, and it's a special time for the seniors. But our ultimate goal is seeding in the playoffs and to make a run, at Bowling Green.
Coach, congratulations on a big win. Thanks for your time tonight.
Thank you very much.